we're excited for our mentor meetups this week. We're doing a Christmas theme, so bring a wrapped game or activity, something that would be fun that you could do within your group. And then we'll explain the game and the process. For Oldham County and JCPS, we are rescheduling your meetups for the end of this week, so check the email for all the details of location. Hope to see you there.
Hey mentors, so during this time of year, a lot of times we are focused on wrapping up the calendar year, and one of those things we like to focus on is progress notes. So I know we do talk to you all about that a lot, and many of you have been probably getting reminders from your coordinator about making sure those notes get in. Just a few things on those. Obviously, we know if you are trying to make up some notes, it's going to be hard to remember a lot of those details, so please just try to give us as much as you can. And get those done when you are able. But definitely moving forward into the new year, we really would appreciate, for those to be turned in on time. We usually say within 48-hour period, but definitely by the end of the week, so we can have a look into how the group is going. That really helps us a lot. If you have any issues or questions about the notes, any technical issues you're having, obviously talk to your coordinator about that. We'll help you get those in. And then just so you know, kind of the reason we have these and the way we use them is so we can get a really good picture of what's happening in the group. For many situations, this is our only look into how the groups are going, and so the information you guys give us really helps. So the more you can give us around what has said, what has happened, while I know a summary of they did good is easy to write, it is not always helpful for us. So the more that you can give us, we usually say between 2 and 3 sentences for each kid really helps us kind of get a look into the group. So looking forward to the new year with you all. And again, as we're wrapping things up, if you guys can get those notes in, we would greatly appreciate it.
Hey guys, this week's resource is going to seem really simple to some of you, but it is a great life skill to have in your student's back pocket and their toolbox because, well, while it is the season of gifting and of giving to others, there are many other times throughout the year where we give people gifts. And so you could really take a simple approach to your group time this week or in the next coming weeks after the first of the year and go over how to wrap a gift. Just take a box that you have laying around the house with some wrapping paper, some tape, and some scissors, and go over how do we wrap gifts and label them for the person that we're going to give the gift to.
Hey, it's Landon. I have this week's devotion, and it's going to be from Habakkuk. Now, I want to point out a few themes and maybe some applications for us from this book. So Habakkuk, the minor prophet, sees all of these countries and people that are performing evil, like the Babylonians, and yet they're not being judged by God seemingly. So Habakkuk is raising complaints even against God, and God responds to him. But I want you to see these 3 things from Habakkuk. So first, I want you to notice the Lord's patience in responding to him. He doesn't strike Habakkuk down for complaining, but he's patient actually. And then notice that the Lord's power and control is even over the most powerful of armies. So he talks about Babylon, these armies that are wicked and cruel and vile and powerful. God speaks of them as like they're in his hand. He can control them, right? And then lastly, notice the Lord's seemingly idle way of working. In Habakkuk's eyes, the Lord was idle, but we know from the rest of Scripture that he's not. So look at the way that God uses even the world's most powerful and vicious army to bring about his plan in the time of Habakkuk. And then think about our lives today, that the same God that controlled the Babylonian army to carry out his plans is the God that controls every detail of your life and my life. So we do not have to worry that God forgets about us or is idle in our lives, because he is surely working, and his promise to us is that he's actually working all things out for our good if we trust in him. So take that with you this week, and hopefully you have a good holiday season celebrating Christmas. See ya.